First, I just want to say, man, starting things off officially, man, welcome back to the 100 Talk, brother.
Oh, man, thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me, bro. It's always an honor, man. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, no, man. The pleasure's all mine, brother.
For sure,
I know you're a man who doesn't do many interviews or any kind of, you don't really be out in the limelight like that, you know what I mean? You're more of a, you're a family man, you're a businessman, you do what you do, you keep to yourself, and I respect that, so the honor's all mine.
Appreciate it.
So, the last time we were here, brother, you were talking about the Dream Big Live Small campaign. We had talked about the conversation in church. You were still in the church and whatnot. So looking back at that, man, looking back at yourself 5 years ago, man, where were you at in 2014 that you remember?
2014, that was in a transitional point for sure. 2014, I was doing the brand. The brand was doing good, but there wasn't as much structure as it is now.
Okay.
In 2014, I was still doing everything by myself. And what I mean by that is the promotion, pictures. The only thing I wasn't doing for myself, you know what? At that time, 2014, someone else was still printing for me at that time, and I was doing everything else. But someone was still printing for me. So probably the biggest difference from then to now is I've taken on the printing myself, but some of those other duties, I've delegated those, you know what I'm saying, to a team now. I got a real team behind me now. So from 2014 to 2020, it's almost like night and day, but still the same in some ways as far as the passion, the drive, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always been passionate about it. But I'm really locked in now though. It's different. It's different for sure, 100%. It's different. I'm locked in.
Okay. Now what about as far as the brand itself? How has the brand progressed within the last 5 or 6 years?
Oh man, it's like night and day. It's like night and day. So 2014, I think I was, I'm sure I was still just doing mostly just print only. I think we had some beanies that we were doing embroidery on and stuff like that, but it was mostly just straight up print, and it was still mostly a lot of t-shirts and like maybe hoodies, but now, it's totally different now. So now we have like custom pieces that we drop twice a month, and we just started that this year. But we did it last year, but not consistently. But this year we're doing 2 drops a month, every month. And custom pieces where we only made 25, like we drop a jersey, but we're only doing 25 of them. And once they're gone, they're gone. We're never bringing them back out. And I'm setting a price tag where I want to set it. And if you feel like my brand is worth it, you know what I'm saying, you'll purchase. If not, that's okay too, because we have other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But these things are a little bit more, high fashion, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not just a t-shirt anymore, you know what I'm saying? So everything is just going up, man. Like the quality is going up, man. Production is going up. It's just different, man. It's just way different, bro. It's just way different, man. The brand is, back then in 2014, I was saying that we were on our way and that like the brand is gonna be like $1 million brand. I know in 2020, like I see it's rolled down, and I see the steps I gotta make, and they're very doable. You know what I'm saying? Now, so now it's way different. Like I said, it's just more structure on top of these past few years than versus 2014. But the mind state that I had in 2014, for sure, is what got me here, and that's just speaking something into existence. So because before I was able to do the things that I'm currently doing, I said I was gonna do in 2014. I was saying it then, like, man, I'm gonna be able to make whatever type of like clothes I want. It's gonna be custom, and like I'm gonna draw it, and then I'm gonna get it made just like that, and it's possible now. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't possible then. It wasn't possible for 14, 15, 16, 17, or 18. That just started happening in the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
So what changed for it to make it possible?
Just connections.
Okay.
Connections, that's it. Straight connections, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think in the clothing world, you know what I'm saying, finding a very dope manufacturer is the key for everybody. There's no way around it, you know what I'm saying? There are, like I say, prints and different stuff like that. We still do all of those in-house, you know what I'm saying? But now it's to the point on certain pieces or whatnot, man, we getting that manufacturer or whatnot. But it's all my ideals, you know what I'm saying? And my team, me and my team ideals. So we got an artist, we got a full-time photographer. He's more than just a photographer or whatnot, man. It's my bro, Jay Nice, Joseph Carroll. Shout out to Joseph Carroll, man. He's just super dope in everything, honestly, man. The brother do videos, the brother do photography. He always got some dope ass ideas to add to it. And he's dope, man. He's been a great help for the brand. He just down, man. He believe in the brand how I believe in the brand. And that's rare to find somebody believe in it, you know what I'm saying, like you do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always good. I saw Big Sean had put up a video. It's been years ago where he's talking about like a team. And he was like, you can go far by yourself, but you'll never go as far as you could possibly go unless you have a team with you. There's more energy going into the same thing. So now versus instead of one person believing the dream bigger than small this way, now we got 2. Oh shit, now we got 3. Oh damn, now we got 10. You know what I'm saying? It has no choice but to keep getting bigger and bigger because more people believe in it and need it to be here. You know what I'm saying? So
and it just lightens the load.
It lightens the load.
That's
it lightens
facts,
the load.
brother. That's
it lightens
facts.
the load.
So when we sat down, you had just got into the world of self-employment. And you were telling me how you were working at Calumet, great money, you know what I'm saying? It's the job that seemingly everybody kills for, but you weren't happy.
Yeah, facts.
And you took that leap of faith, man. You know what I'm saying? You had to convince wifey a little bit, you know, just trust me, I got us on this one. So, bro, from then until now, bro, just tell me the joy and the pain of being self-employed.
Oh, man. Gotta start off with the hard part because I don't ever want anybody to think that it's just some walk in the park because it's not.
Okay.
Probably the most difficult or trying parts is early on, I'll say. It's not really a thing now. But early on is understanding there will be sometimes seasons where you're not as busy as the other. So, you know, if I brought in X amount of dollars in the winter, you know what I'm saying? That's because winter is my busiest season. It always has been. Since I ever started the brand, winter's always been my busiest season. So I know summer, I'm not gonna do the same numbers, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that anymore, but for sure, that's been my experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe this summer is gonna be bigger than the winter that we're currently having. And we've had a really big winter. But I guess I would say, man, just knowing, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, you got to be, it makes you be more disciplined. You know, when you got a job, like when I had a job and I was doing the brand on the side, I was able to go spend my money a lot more frivolously, you know what I'm saying? But now, when you know this is how you eat, it just makes you be more disciplined with your money and put back, reinvest into the brand. Of course, you gotta take care of bills and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like, it keeps your mind going at all times. So that's a plus of it, because you're always trying to think of, okay, what can I do to bring in more? Or what can I do to work less, you know what I'm saying? But still, because that was a real thing at one point in time, just making good money doing it, but not having no time, you know what I'm saying? That was horrible at one point in time, and I didn't know how to get out of that cycle for a while. But no, it's you know, it's just a schedule, just like I was telling you earlier. I got a schedule now.
Right.
Like, even though I don't work for no one anymore, it's still good to have yourself on a schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people think not working for someone or work for yourself, oh, I could be on whatever kind of schedule you want. No, you really need to be more disciplined than ever now, because it's you. You know what I'm saying? So if you fail, it's on you. If you succeed, it's on you. So, man, just developing a great schedule, that's been beneficial for me. You know what I'm saying?
And another key point of your life back at 14, just going back to our initial 100 talk, you were in the church heavy. You know what I mean? And between now and then, it's safe to say that.
No longer the case, bro. No longer the case, man.
You like you like back then. I remember you were like the most staunchest of Christians. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
you espouse Christianity values
Facts.
to the highest degree. And now looking at post Sudds does now, and it's like I don't even know if Sudds of 2020 and 2014 could even be in the same room with each other. You know what I mean? So just speak on that, man. Just speak on that transition.
Man, I tell people like this all the time. I don't think I got a chance. Yeah. I think the best way I could put it is like this. When me leaving my job was the best thing I could have ever done. And not just for the sake of not working for somebody. What it did was, it just took 1 foot and put it outside of the box. Okay. Not my whole body, just 1 foot and then put it outside of the box.
Okay.
So it opened up my mind to other areas. I don't even know why I start questioning church. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, one day I just start seeing things different. And stuff just start not making sense to me. So I just wanted to start asking questions. I never had that desire, but that desire to ask questions about church and religion and the purpose of all that didn't come until after I quit my job. That's why I be like, me quitting my job literally opened up the door. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, it's like I feel like I broke out of the matrix in the job world. I'm no longer in the 9-to-5 box. Okay, it's kind of free out here. And then boom, I find out the religion that I've been like believing in my whole life is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm wide open. I'm about to box on that. Now I'm finding out the food that we've been taught to eat is bullshit. Oh shit. So I'm not eating this, I'm not eating this no more. So it's breaking me out the box all the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, it's like, I honestly feel, and I think it's just a God-given thing that each one of us have. You know what I'm saying? Some at like a higher degree now, but man, this intuition that he's given us, you know what I'm saying, to just be able to see through the bullshit. I honestly feel like I can see through a bunch of bullshit now. Like, I hate the term woke, but it is what it is or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's a fitting term because it is like your eyes is opened or you're looking at life with a new set of eyes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Leaving the church is one thing, but you came across Hebrew Israel. What's the exact term? I'm sorry, brother.
You can call it Hebrew Israelites, or you can call it Israelites. Hebrew is the language.
Okay. Because do you subscribe to the term Judaism? The name Judaism?
Nah.
Okay, got you. Okay, so you came across being a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I mean? Now, how did you come into the light on that?
Man, I never forget it, man. It was on a rainy day. B. Will was over at the crib, and this was shortly before he had went on like a crazy hot streak. So we was at the crib chilling, we was smoking one. And man, he just started asking me some different questions about God, about the Bible, stuff like that. And I'm like, I was a hardcore Christian. I'm like, hold on, B, where you trying to go with this, man? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, I'm just asking whatnot. And he just started posing some questions to me that I had never really thought about. And he was like, man, it's a really good documentary, man. It's called a Whited Out documentary. Yes. You need to check it out. Yes. I was like, I said, come on, man, we could watch it right now. When we put it on, he said, man, that mud like 2 hours long. I said, bro, and it was a rainy day. I said, bro, we ain't got nothing but time. And we sat right there and watched the whole thing together. Man, after that was all I needed to see. But of course, I went on to do crazy research, you know what I'm saying, after that. Like, historically, within just looking in my Bible, I'm seeing all types of stuff that I've never heard before, I've never seen before. So I went to my pastor at that time with some questions, and he had no answers for me, you know what I'm saying? And that was a red flag. Like, man, bro, you been a pastor 20 years, and you're getting stumped on any question that I get. I'm just a common goer, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a common Christian. I mean, ain't like I'm a theologian at this time or something. I just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how come we don't ever talk about none of this stuff? And what's all this stuff over here about God's chosen people? And these curses fitting us.
And how do you try to answer it?
Man, really, man, it was more so just like a bunch of dodging me, you know what I'm saying? Because these were like phone calls, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a bunch of dodging me and stuff. And I was like, If I don't hear nothing back from him, or if I like the next time I call him, he don't pick up, then we leave. And I told my wife, I said, we done, because we can't be no place where someone can't break down what's going on within this book. I'm not asking something what's going on outside this book. I'm talking about what's in this book, and you can't answer me. We got to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself to take me and my family up out the church, start doing my own research as an independent. You know what I'm saying? As well as being guided by some brothers or whatnot who had proven themselves to know these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And it was undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up, it was just undeniable. I tell people all the time, I don't rock with the Bible because it's the Bible and people just think we should rock with the Bible. No, everything that I've read in that book is true or has come to pass. And like every single little thing, like when I think about our people, when I think about black people over here or whatnot, man, that book talking about us to the T, man, from our characteristics, the way that we act, our natural gifts, our talents or whatnot, but it also talk about us being stubborn and stiff-necked, and that's us as well. Bro, it's not talking about another group of people. We are very peculiar people on the planet, you know what I'm saying? Right. Whether people want to, you know what I'm saying, accept or not, we're not like everybody. We're not. You know what I'm saying? And that book highlights that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, yeah, that's me.
So, with you being the hardcore Christian that you were, and you're having these questions or anything, was it like a syntax error to your system where you were conflicting with yourself, like I shouldn't be questioning this, but this is not making sense?
No.
Okay, it was never a conflict within.
It was never, man.
Gotcha.
And you know what? That's how I knew it was the truth.
Okay.
Because when you hear the truth, you know it. Like, so I'm saying, it don't mean that you don't go do extra research, but for the most part, you're like, hold on, this shit right here is answering every question I've ever had. I remember asking my mama as a 9-year-old, as a 10-year-old, mama, how do black people get in the position that we're in? Like, why are we at the bottom? The book answered it, plain as day. And for the next few months, man, I was watching Farrakhan. I was watching stuff dealing with Hinduism. I was all over the place.
You were seeking truth all over.
I was seeking. So I'm saying, and a bunch of the stuff, each one of them had parts that was, okay, I like Islam's discipline. I like how they conduct themselves. But I ain't feeling this right here.
Right.
Then I like how the Buddha talks about this, but they seem real wild up over here.
Right.
And whatnot. And then when I went back to the book, because I was about to abandon the Bible too, because I thought I tied Christianity and the Bible together, like they were the same thing. Okay. So I was ready to leave that too. And but then, man, all praise to the Most High, man. Me and B Will had that talk that day, and we watched that video, and man, that was it. That was it, man.
So you came to the self-discovery, you know what I'm saying, the realization.
Mm-hmm.
How were you able to get the wife on board? She's also from a Christian background as well, right? Mm-hmm. So what explain that to me, how you were able to get her on board with it, where she was going hard with you in the same direction.
Man, I just told her. So that day I watched that video, I'm literally kind of freaking out on the inside because like you said, I was a hardcore Christian, bro. I was trying to get everybody in the church, you know what I'm saying? Right. And see, that's the thing about me, and that's always been about me. When I'm on something, I'm on it, for real. I'm not really half-stepping with it, I'm on it. So when I was a Christian, I was gonna try to be the best Christian I could possibly be. Hey, because I've always yearned for a relationship with the Creator, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Like it just is what it is. And so I watched that video, I sat back, I stayed up for, man, it sounds crazy, man, over the next week, or maybe over the next 3 to 4 days, man, I may have slept. Man, maybe 7 hours, 8 hours total, you know what I'm saying? And they were just naps because I was reading, bro. That's all I wanted to do. I was just reading, like blown away, mind blown away, reading. And for the first time, I've never read the Bible like that. Like I've skipped through verses and stuff like that. No, bro, I'm in depth. I got my concordance, I'm going back, I'm studying. I'm not even just reading, I'm studying, you know what I'm saying? And I went to her, and I told her, I said, look, because I didn't want to come to her until I was 100% sure myself. Even though I was for certain, I wanted to come to her knowing what I was talking about.
Gotcha.
So I went to her, I said, look, everything got to change. Everything. I said, ain't no more church on Sundays. I said, ain't no more holidays, ain't gonna be no more Christmas, ain't gonna be no more Thanksgiving, ain't no more none of that. I said, and she was like, what's going on, what's going on? I said, I'm explaining it to you or whatnot. I said, I want you to come back here, check this video out with me, and then just tell me your thoughts on it, and then I'm gonna tell you where like I'm going and everything. Now my wife, she's such a rider, bro, and whatnot. She was like, baby, if you can show it to me in the scripts and it makes sense, she was like, I'm with you all day long. She never bucked me on that once, ever.
Already, bro.
Ever, bro. Ever.
That is beautiful, man.
She the real MVP. Facts.
Already,
She the real MVP. Facts.
Now, okay, that's the wife, that's the missus.
Mm-hmm.
What about the rest of the family?
So at the time we had 2 kids. My daughter Garrett, this was 2013. No. This was 2014. My daughter at that time was 6, and my son was like 4. Or something like that.
Because at that age, kids love birthdays, Christmas, and
Yeah.
things of that nature. Halloween, especially when they see other kids doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you explain to them, like, no, we don't do that?
We just told them the truth. So my son was like, he was like 3, man. So, he had experienced a couple, but he wouldn't, he 3.
Okay.
He ain't into it like that.
Okay.
But my daughter is, though. And we just sat down, we talked to him, you know what I'm saying? We just told him the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, we done found out. We told them everything from the reason why we don't go to church no more, the reason why we don't celebrate the holidays. We never sugarcoated nothing with our kids. We told them straight up. You know what I'm saying? We done came into the truth of like who we are, and it's what God expects from us. So with certain things we can't do no more. We can't do Christian no more. But then you break it down to them in a realistic sense too. You don't want it to be like Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, it say, don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
No, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we can do that too,
Right.
but we'll just put it in a more sense where they're able to understand it, and that is, and they got a chance to see it firsthand too, because we helped out some families a couple years prior, up on some Christmas, and where the mom was feeling real bad. She didn't have no money to get her kids nothing, and the kids feeling like crap because they feel like they must not deserve anything because their mama ain't get them nothing. So Christmas is only good for the people that can afford to get their kids something. For everybody else, they feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told my daughter, I said, you see that right there? That can't be of God. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was of God, it'd be something beneficial for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it got a whole family up over here in disarray. You know what I'm saying? Feeling bad. Then the kids trying to go to school and see the rest of their friends had new stuff and they don't have nothing. I said, that's not a God. Because he don't care about none of that stuff.
Right.
And man, my kids, that once again, they never bucked the system, bro. They was like, damn, that makes sense. And now they be at school or like wherever telling their friends, when their friends bring up Christmas, they be like, we Hebrews, we don't celebrate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like they be low key trying to convert. I just had to get them out of the habit of trying to force it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they probably followed me at one point in time when I was forcing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's new to you.
Right.
And you're trying to get everybody to look. It's almost like when I found out the truth about who we were, bro, I felt like I found some gold or whatnot. And I'm telling all black people, look, y'all, I can get us all about the poverty right now. This shit right here, you know what I'm saying? Look, the gold up over here. And I literally thought that they was going to love him, but oh, shit. But nah, but then it makes sense. Because when the scriptures say that you'll be hated for my name's sake, that scripture never made sense when I was a Christian because no one ridiculed me when I was a Christian.
Right.
But the minute that I start talking this, Sud's crazy. I'm talking about own family, you know what I'm saying, so-called friends or whatnot. Sud's crazy. Sud's on that shit, whatever the case may be. But now.
So you lost friends behind this?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
for sure, 100% or whatnot. But like, I lost them, or we disconnected, but most of them, they're back.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I understand, like we all had a conversation, and it's like I understand as well because it's like, you're tearing someone's whole world apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you know what I'm saying? If you're telling them that everything that they've been doing, that their family has been doing for hundreds of years is false.
Right.
and it's some bull job. Although that may be true, or although it is true, I had to understand that everyone has their time. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High wakes everybody up in different seasons. So he called myself and a couple other brothers and sisters during that particular season a few years back. That's why it was so crazy for Shreveport Facebook and Instagram.
I remember that. Everybody was changing their names. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? And
at one point, they thought y'all were some kind of cult.
Nah, bro. People was calling me leaders of a cult.
Right.
I was a leader of a cult, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, all I'm saying is, I'm just saying what the Bible say. The Bible say we the greatest people on the planet. And I want us to see that.
Right,
and we God's chosen people.
Right.
God love us all the same. What? That shit don't make sense.
So how would the relatives take it to it? Like mom,
Nah, for sure. It's good.
Rest in peace. But pops and aunties, cousins, or whoever, man, how would they take it to it?
Man, I sat down with all of them, man. I'm talking about I got the whole family together, man, because I had been hearing, stuff repeatedly from either my little brother or my little cousins. Oh, they be talking about you, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. All my aunts and everybody, stuff like that. So I just sat them down, you know what I'm saying? And I said, look, we was at my grandma's house. I brought all of them around. I said, look, if y'all have any question about what I believe in, about what my family believe in, man, y'all can ask me. I said, and I'm going to answer with this book that you say you believe in. You know what I'm saying? And we going to see. You know what I'm saying? And they had questions, and every time they had a question, I opened up that book. You know what I'm saying? And they was, of course, like, how come you don't come around for the holidays no more? How come your family don't ever be around? I'm saying, because of what y'all be doing. We don't want to partake in that. We want to gather, but not up under those pretenses. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. And whatnot. We can still gather during Christmas time or whatnot, but I'm not partaking in any Christmas like festivities or whatnot. I don't want to gift from up under a tree. I don't want to gift on that day. If you want to gift from me, you give me a gift in March. Give me one in April.
Already.
You know what I'm saying or whatnot. It's you know what I'm saying. So my grandma was actually with it though. My grandma, yeah.
Grandma's usually the biggest Christian in the family.
Nah, man, my grandma. And this is the grandma on my dad's side. I never seen my grandma on my dad's side go to church a whole bunch of anything. That's probably why she was able to receive it. You know what I'm saying? And she was, well, baby, I'm going to be honest or whatnot. A lot of what you're saying makes sense. And I never really could understand the Bible because nobody ever broke it down. Now, this is a woman that's 85 years old.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But that's proving the whole point of why it's bullshit. Whether, you know what I'm saying, you got people that's been in this religion their whole lives and can't tell you what's going on in that book. That's a problem because the book ain't being taught. Religion is being taught, that book ain't being taught. So, man, and my dad, he didn't know what I was on. Everybody just thought I was tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? But now, nah, bro. Everybody has come around. The tables have turned. You know what I'm saying?
Pops down with it.
Nah, 100%. But you know what it is? And I made this my mission in 16. 14 and 15 was a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the Israelites, this and that, boom, 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 hitting with facts. After 100 times doing that, bro, sitting down with people, I was literally sitting down with people, bro. People will hop on my post, talking stuff, I'm like, bro, meet me at the library.
Right.
Come by my house.
Right.
We can sit here, you bring your Bible, bring my Bible, and you show me where I'm wrong at.
Right.
I'm talking about I sat down with pastors and everything, and man, nobody could do it.
Right.
And but they still going against it. That's when I was like, it's not about what I say. It's not about what I say. It's action. It's always been action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's action. I said, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to get on my shit and elevate myself to a point to where people gonna have to ask, man, what you doing? Like what it was you were saying about the Israelite thing, because you see the growth, and now you got like just on some outside of religion, like whatever, like that's like if we ran into Jay-Z. We had a conversation with Jay-Z. Bro, what's your regimen? What you do? He a billionaire. He doing something right.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you're doing that has you keep on elevating? What exactly do you believe? Like, even if you conform to it or not, you would want to know.
Right.
So I made that my goal. Like, I'm just gonna keep on elevating. Me and my family, me and my wife gonna keep on manifesting everything that we've been spoke to where people gonna have to look and see like, these Negroes doing something or whatnot. Let me see, you know what I'm saying? Because if people can see whatever it is that you're doing being beneficial for you,
right.
then they're more apt. Like,
you gotta be the model.
You gotta be the model or whatnot. That's why I've been said I was gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it this year for sure, though, or whatnot. I'm gonna drop something to say no more poor righteous teachers, bro. No more poor righteous teachers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because all the righteous teachers or the cats that be having the message or whatnot, they be poor, they look poor, you know what I'm saying? And they could be right all day long. It don't matter. Nobody want to be you.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to be that. You're not. But if you can become something that people can look at and gain motivation from, inspiration from, you know what I'm saying? Now they're more prone to listening to you. Man, what exactly is it y'all believe in? Why y'all be saying God and y'all don't be saying God?
I get what you're saying. So the imagery of success was going to bait them in, but the substance was going to keep them.
Nah, facts.
I got you, bro.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Whatnot. You know, our people, which is once again, it's why the book is perfect and whatnot, bro. Like, whatever's shimmering, whatever's shining, we attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how you gotta attract them. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And not that any of the stuff even means anything, because it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. But it's bait. And that's what Christ told his people, to be fishers of men.
That's right.
Certain bait gonna work for certain people, some ain't, you know what I'm saying? For some people, you know, you just telling the truth. That's gonna be enough. For some people, nah, they gonna wanna see, like, oh damn, they just copped a new ride. Oh shit, they just copped another building. Oh shit. Such and such rockin' Sudds stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit, these motherfuckers just bought some more property. Now you gotta ask me, what you doing? It ain't about what I'm doing. It's what I believe in, and it's the code or the law that I'm going by that's elevating me at the same time.
I got you, bro. Bruh, you know, no pun intended, but you in a whole different light here, bro, because I'm listening to you talk, man. You letting curse words come out. You talk about how you like to light one up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I would have heard Sudds talk like this 7 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because that was Sudds trying to live up to what I thought people wanted me to be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been myself, but at the same time, you know, some certain things I didn't do because I thought, like, as a Christian, I thought saying the word shit, you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a cuss word. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying just to be out here, you know,
right, like
you know,
just
letting them go or whatnot. But it, you know, if I want to say shit, damn, hey, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. Like, I'm not in that box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, let's talk about just coming to a conclusion on the Israelite discussion, man. We wanted to put things down. One thing I gotta ask about, man, because this is like a hot button issue with a lot of sisters, especially the ones who may have curiosity about stepping outside of the realm of Christianity and wanting to look at the Israelite faith, man. Polygamy.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, brother. First, let me ask you, what's your thoughts on polygamy, brother?
If done in order, it's righteous.
Okay.
If done in order, it's righteous. And what I mean by done in order, like, ain't no secrets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you are already married, you know what I'm saying, and you want to bring another woman in, first thing you need to do, you need to talk to the queen. You know what I'm saying? And she need to check that woman out. And they need to have a sit down. And then we all need to sit down and see what's the goals for the kingdom, because it's all kingdom building. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just establishing that man's name, because like we are the head. So it's just establishing like that, you know, like this is gonna be the house that Sudds built. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And these are, you know what I'm saying, everything that falls up under it is me.
Gotcha.
So it's like, if done righteously and if done in order, it would help our nation in a major way.
Right.
Because there's more sisters than men. There's no way around it.
Right.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And the Most High made it that way. This ain't made, you know what I'm saying, by chance or coincidence. Some people be like, oh, it's because a lot of brothers in jail. You can take all the brothers out of jail, it's still way more women.
Right.
It's still way
and
more.
that's how it is with other species too. You always gonna have more females than males.
Facts.
That's just nature.
Facts. Because it's about the seed. You know what I'm saying? Like a man can go right here and, you know, he planted seed. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But as long as he's taking care of those seeds that he's planting and taking care of the person that's bringing forth his child, it's righteous, bro. That's all we got now. And all we've been having is sisters messing with the same dude and then fighting or being in beef for years over the dude, not even realize, man, if y'all just sit down together, man, y'all could build.
Right. Because technically it's polygamy already anyway, you know what I mean?
You're already doing polygamy. It's just out of order.
Right, exactly, right.
It's just out of order.
Right.
He been messing with you. He been messing with you for 10 years. He been messing with his other sister for 5 or 6 years, and both of y'all know it.
Yeah.
Everybody know it.
Right.
So what you doing?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If they gonna look, man, go ahead and give them something to look at, and y'all build together.
Right.
Y'all build together. That sister good with her hands. This other sister good, you know what I'm saying, up in this area. She good with kids. Or whatnot. One of them bringing in 75,000, the other bringing in 50. You bringing in 100. Y'all coming together. Y'all bringing in crazy money.
Right.
What can't y'all have?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, me personally, bro, I gotta be honest. I don't know if I could handle more than one woman.
Oh,
Not for the physical factor.
No,
but for the
fact.
fact that, like, it's the headaches that can come with
No,
that.
for sure,
Because
for
I know
sure.
women require time, and you know what I'm saying, and patience. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
for sure,
so
for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying, one woman enough is a headache. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, 100%. And like, it's not for every man.
Right.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
Could you see yourself with more than one wife?
Possibly, yeah, possibly. Because if my stuff is all the way in order, you know what I'm saying, and she's with it, you know what I'm saying, and we see the benefits together of it, then absolutely. But it gotta be her also being with it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that I would, man, more than anything I make, bro, I desire my peace.
Right.
So I'm saying?
Real talk.
So,
There we go. That's
yeah,
the word, peace.
I'm not looking for no headache. So I'm saying, especially not at this stage in the game.
Right.
I've already been married 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So appreciate it. So it's like, I'm not looking for no headache. But if we were able to come up with a way that, like, to build and it only establish the kingdom even more, you know what I'm saying? And my wife is with it? Nah, for sure.
You know what, son, since you put it like that, kid, I might have more than one wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Since you broke it down like that, brother.
Bro,
okay.
that's all it's about, man. It's just about kingdom building, bro. And whether people want to acknowledge it or not, man, we are all byproducts of it. If you think you got here, or if we think this planet got populous the way it did by monogamy, you're sadly mistaken.
Okay. Because from what my homeboy told me when I was at the Moore studio, shout out to Dad said that monogamy is a European construct anyway.
It's a European construct.
Right, because they figured that it would be better for the children if it was a two-parent household, one man and one wife.
That ain't got nothing to do with it either. They thought that it would be better for black people to take part in monogamy to control our population, right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it's no different from back in Egypt, whatnot. What did when the old Pharaoh died and the new Pharaoh came into place, he seen all them Israelites. He said, man, these people are gonna
Outnumber us in a minute.
they're gonna outnumber us in a minute, and then they're gonna overtake us. So kill the firstborn son. You know what I'm saying? And like each family, like that's what that was about. Like, how come he didn't say just start killing girls? Because it's not about the girl. It's about the man. He the one that's gonna make that nation bigger.
And the same things happen today with the black man, where the black man is under attack.
Yeah, facts.
Gotcha.
It's always, man, it's always been about us.
Gotcha.
From the beginning to now, it's always been about us, and we don't even know it. This whole story is being written on the earth. It's about the black man, and we have no idea.
All right, brother. Well, brother, I just want to say this has been once again another great enlightening conversation, man.
Nah,
You look
bro.
mad comfortable, man. So that tells me it wasn't it wasn't too painful for you.
Nah, bro, it's always comfortable, bro, when it come to you, bro, with the 100 talk, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got a relationship outside this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, you're a righteous brother, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It.
You got a dope platform, bro. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. It's always a pleasure. Anytime you need me on here, bro, you get me.
I appreciate it.
And like you already know, I don't be doing interviews. I really don't, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I got mad invitations for interviews. But actually, on the cool this year, I will be doing a few more, but it's all business.
I think you should, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely think you should. And one thing I definitely want to highlight for the world to watch and hear me say rather, we've had discussions on Facebook where we've had disagreements, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But the one thing we've always been able to do is come to a respectful conclusion, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for
Even
sure.
if we don't agree on it, we just like, you know what, that's your opinion, black. You
Yeah.
got that. I'm gonna hold on to mine. And that's how black men ought to move with each other.
That's how it should be, bro.
Right.
That's how it should be, man. We're gonna have differences of opinion, man. I can't get to not liking a brother or, you know, don't want to deal with a brother because he think differently than me or whatnot, bro. We all came up different, man. We all living different lives. How could we think the same? It's not even possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can focus on what we do agree on, and even the stuff we don't agree on, man, we can converse about it. I want to hear your side. I want you to hear my side, and we can build on that. Cool. If not, it's all good.
Most definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the part of the convo, man, when I'm done giving feedback, asking questions or whatever, man. This is between you and the people. Whatever you want to lay on the people, it's all on you, boss.
Once again, thanks for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ron Moon, the 100 Talk. Want y'all to be on the lookout for Dream Big or Live Small, man. This year is going to be crazy for us. Check us out on Instagram at Dream Big or Live Small. DBLSapparel.com. Check us out on Facebook. It's just Garrett Sudds or whatnot. It's a brand with that, man, it's for us, man. For us, by us. You know what I'm saying? And, man, that's the way it is. Just be on the lookout for us, man. You know what I'm saying? And for black people, period, man, we are the greatest people on earth. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you agree with my ideology on everything, look, I'm telling you, man, we the greatest people on earth, man. We got the juice. We control the narrative at all times. You know what I'm saying? This world is ours for the taking. Not nobody else. This world ain't going to get right till we get right because we the ones supposed to be running. Peace.